Hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to learn the basic of React.js. I'm going to create a basic CRUD application. Basic means the basic one. CRUD, as we all know, stands for create, read, update, and delete. So I will create a CRUD application. Okay, that will be the basic one. It is just for beginners. Okay, who is going to learn React.js, who is learning React.js and should know how to create a CRUD application. Okay, and you should know like the CRUD application should be created if you can create a CRUD application in 10 minutes. So think that you can move to an advanced level of CRUD application like with validation and other parts. So I have already done I have created one React app. Okay, so over here, so I'll just do run it. Okay, so I'll just run it npm start and then I will start running. Okay. I did npm start and over here we have app.js. So I'll remove all the things from app.js. So I don't want all these things. Okay, so over here, so as I'm saying again and again, it is a basic app. Okay, I will just show you how to initial in the initial phase of your like React journey. Okay, how you need to create a CRUD application. Okay, so you may be or may no, but this is basic, so you will not find something like too advanced. In the future I will I will add more features in this. Okay, the validation and other part. Okay, more like kind of optimization also. So you will, if you follow me. Okay, so follow this video in the next part, so you will be able to learn it. Okay, so to create like CRUD application, CRUD. Okay, so create, read, update, and delete. To create, basically I will just create an input box here. Okay, I will just take basic input box. Okay, nothing, no special, nothing. So this is my input box. Okay, so no need of having this also, we can directly have like this. And we'll have a name. Value we can take. So take first, let us see whether input box is coming there or not. So if you let's see, reload it. Compilation is done. Okay, it's still compiling. Okay, so we can see here input box is there. So I will just create. Okay, add name. Okay, I will just add a div here. Styling and all, ignore it. Okay, guys, focus only on CRUD part. Okay, add name. So over here I can just add a placeholder equal to name. Okay, so it will come. Okay, so focus the part, this part which I'm working on is a create. Okay, create part. Okay, so enter name. Okay, now what we need to do to handle the state. Okay, we should have a state. So everything, as I said, is going to be a basic part. So everything is will be on the same page. Everything I will do it on the same page. Just assume me as a new developer who is working on the code. Okay, so I will take a use effect. So I will do constant name comma set name use state, and it will be an empty. Okay, I will not do a single validation, guys, trust me. Okay, all the things is not will not come under the basic part. Okay, so use name I have done, I have taken one variable, so the value I will set it here. Okay, the value of this will be name. So whatever we will write in the name, it will come here. Okay, and on change we will do we will write an arrow function in which e will come. We will do set name equal to e dot target dot value. So it is fine. So now our create part is done. Okay, so you can see the create is done. Okay, so even I will add one button here, add it. So add. Okay, add to list. I will add to list, and on click of this we will add it. On click we will call a function and then add. Okay, and we will write the function for adding here. Okay, and click equal to an arrow function. Okay, and we will have a list. Okay, so we are going to show a list. So we'll have all names, set all names. Okay, this is going to be an array because it will be a list of things. Okay, list of array over here. So initially it will be empty. So whenever someone clicks on this, so we will do what? We will do constant updated list equal to have an array. We'll just do all name, comma, whatever is the name, we will add it here. Okay, whatever will be the name, we will add it here. Okay, and then after that we'll set name. All name equal to updated name, updated list. This is done. So now the create part is done, guys. Okay, if you want, I can just log it here. Okay, log it, and I can show you s123 equal to, I will say, all list, all name. Okay, so now you can see what I have done. Okay, I will explain you. I know I have gone too fast now. So this is a div, just div input to take the name, take the input from the user. Okay, as we are on the create part, this button, when someone clicks on this button, what we will do, the name which they have entered in this, we will add it into a list. Okay, the list will be all names. So over here all name will have all the list, all the adding, like we are creating a CRUD means someone can add 10,000 or whatever name, like 10, 20, multiple name can be added. So we have taken it as an array, and one by one all the name we will push it so that we can display it in as a list. And this is the initial, just when someone clicks here, so we will, when someone clicks here, so we will, once someone's enter in name, so we'll store it temporarily in the name part. Okay, so let's see what is coming in the, so if you go the inspect element, it will come. So let's do console test 1 2 3. Initially it is 0. Okay, now I will add react. Okay, so I will do, so if I click here add to list, now you can see it has now 2 3. If I click here, so you can see we have two. Likewise we can add any number of things. So the create part is done. So in the CRUD part, CRUD, the C stands for create, which we have done. We are able to create data. We are able to create list. We are able to create name. Okay. So I'm just taking an example of one input box. Now assume likewise we can have multiple input, and we can have an entire form. Okay. So the CRUD C is done. Now we need to read, or we can say directly the display part. Either it is read, or you can say the display part, the whatever name we are having, we need to display it. Okay, so I will do one thing, I'll just add a break here. Okay, so I will add two break. I will add name list. I will have it div. Okay, name list. Okay, this is the name list. Okay, so name list, we are going to map it directly. There is nothing more than, so if we will say keep the, we'll put down a condition saying if it is dot length. Okay, length greater than 0 is okay, length greater than, then we need to show the list. So basically we will do, and ul we will add. Okay, inside this we'll add another list. Okay, and inside it we'll do it. Okay, it is there, then we need to show the list. Okay, list is there. In the list, sorry guys, just a minute, huh? We'll map it all name. Okay, dot map. So we can optimize more code. Okay, but just forget about all that, because assume that we are in the beginning phase. Okay, so this is how a beginner write a code, not an experienced guy. Okay, so I'm just assuming that you are a beginner. Okay, and you are here, so only where I'm writing it likewise. So over here I will write name, because see, if you are using arrow function, no need to use all this also. Okay, I can directly use list and paste it here, but I will not do so, because if you are beginner you will get confused why I wrote this on this, because this is like a pro level of writing, which I'm not doing as of now. Or else no need to write all this also. In the single line I can just add an optional condition, and I can do it rather than checking for all the length and everything. Okay, so I'm just doing it here so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, So now we'll see, we will have name list. Okay, whatever you will add here, so it will come down. Okay, so it is not coming down. Why? Because all name is there, all name we have mapped it. All name dot length greater than 0 dot mapped list. What is the issue here now? I've returned a map, I've returned a list, and that should automatically come because we have already added it. All name dot length greater than 0. This is the only name, all name. I have not saved it, sorry. So now you can see we have all the list. So whatever if you want to add here, so it will get added here. So it is added, getting it. So the create and read part is done. So you can create it and you can see the display and you can read it. So out of the CRUD, we have done with create and read. So now the part of update and delete. So rather than that, we will first focus on delete part. Okay. So we'll first focus on delete part because that will be easy. Okay. So doing this, what we can do, we can add here two buttons. In the list, we can add two buttons. Like I can add two buttons so that we can edit and delete. Button for edit and one button will be for delete. This will be delete. Okay. So if we add anything, so you can see we'll get along with edit and delete. So this is for delete action and edit is for update action. Okay, guys. So now see there are lots of mistake in this code. Trust me, there are lots of mistake. A pro level of developer will not write like this. But why I'm doing this? This is a basic. Like if you can do this, trust me, you can enhance your code. You can optimize your code. Everything you can do. But at the first stage of your life, when you are learning React, when you are doing current working on your first CRUD application, so you are going to write this way code. Trust me, that is how you learn. Don't go with the copy paste part. Okay, write the entire thing. Write entire thing there. Slowly, 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 you can optimize it. Don't go rush with the optimization until unless you know why it is there, what was before, why it should remove, why it should be removed, and all the things. So don't go with it. Okay. So this is fine for the delete part. See, actually why I'm saying to delete and edit we require ID. Okay, unique ID. But I have not taken here. I am just playing around with simple thing so that you will understand what actually is CRUD and what you need to do. All the optimization, all the pro level thing, I can create video. I'm going to create video for that next time. Okay, I'm going to create video for that in which we are going to do validation also. And more than in my channel you can see like there are some more CRUD application I've done with pro level of thing. Like in the React project, if you will see, I've done more things. Okay, so don't rush. If you want to learn it slowly, run it properly. It will take time. You are not going to become a pro developer, React developer in 6 months or 1 year. Trust me. Whoever is saying that, they're just saying it. Okay, for becoming pro optimization, everything like you will require minimum like 3 years minimum. Along with you, if you have a good hands-on practice with React, you get good project to work on. Okay, so let's move on. So on click of this, we will just do delete, handle delete. So handle delete, in handle delete will directly send an arrow function because we need to send. So I will just send the item whatever is that, and we'll write it handle delete logic here. So I'll just copy paste this. Okay, and I will write handle delete. Handle delete, we are going to receive one item here. Okay, and now the updated list will become. So this the logic part I cannot say you to write the logic likewise. Okay, everyone has different logic to write. Okay, and for logic you need to go with JavaScript. Okay, so I have videos related to JavaScript also that you can see. Okay, so we'll see this and we'll filter it out. I will just use a basic array method filter. Okay, in which we will do data. I will do data, and if data not equal to item, If data is not equal to item, then return. If it will match, the name matches, then it will not return, and like basically the will get the updated list. This will work. So the delete will work now. Okay. So let's see this. For this, we'll need to write unique thing. So I will write here, Akbar. I added it. I'll write variable. I'll added it. Right. Or script JSR. I'll add it. Okay. Now you can see I'm going to click and remove delete. I will delete Akbar. So you can see Akbar got deleted. Variable got deleted. JavaScript got deleted. Everything got deleted. So the delete part is also done. What I did for delete? Simply. So I will just do it. So over here is the delete code. Okay guys, so you can see what I did, the item which is here, so I passed that item to a function. Okay, over there I filter it out. I said kisi, we have all the list in all name. Okay, we said if the data like individual data will not match with item, if it is not matching with item, then it is passed, then it is fine, you can add that in the updater. But if it's match, then don't add it. Okay, basically if you know the filter method, array filter method, so you can understand it easily. Okay, if you're not knowing it, so trust me, don't stop it here. Okay, go back and learn JavaScript first. Okay, so you can see lots of video in my channel itself regarding JavaScript. Okay, where there I have discussed about array methods. Okay, now we'll move to the most important part, update part. Okay, so when we do update, see, first of all, the basic is I am saying you, this is basic, but what is missing here, you know, one thing. So I'll show you. See, when I'm typing Akbar here, okay, I clicked on this button, add to list. So what should happen actually? Akbar is added, that is fine, but this should get empty. But if you see here, this is, if you click again, Akbar is getting it. So this is not good. This should be stopped. So that only I'm saying this is the basic one which you will do. You will not understand how to do this. So what we need to do when we are adding it, so after the addition is done, we need to set the name as again to empty. Okay, I have not done validation, guys, trust me, this is the basic one. So I have not done validation, nothing, anything can be done here. So now if you do Akbar one, and if you click on add list, so you can see I've added and the name, this is correct. Okay, now this looks good. Now with the edit part we will do. Okay, so for edit, what should be the approach? When we click on edit, as per our code, what should happen? This current name should be updated, should come here first of all, and we are supposed to update it. And whenever like we want to update it, so we can do it. Okay, but in this case, in such scenario, we cannot update it. In such scenario, we cannot update it. I will say you why. Without any unique ID or unique thing, you cannot update it. Then we will have some different approach. Okay, I will explain you that, but as of now I will say you don't go with this approach. Okay, for editing anything now we require ID or any unique identity. Okay, over here I cannot just pass Akbar and play around with that, so I need to go with another approach, that is index part. Just for basic approach I'm using index. Okay, now in the real time experience you are not going to get such simple CRUD application, but if you want to become a pro, you should remember that you should at least do the what I am doing now. This should have been, this CRUD application is like near about, like you should do max to max 7 to 8 minute, max to max. If you can create a single CRUD application likewise this what I have done in 7 to 8 minutes without copy pasting anything, all the line of code which just like I have written, each and every line of code you have also written it, then you are in the right path, guys, trust me. So let's move to the edit part. Okay, so I'll remove this, it's showing so much log there. For edit I will just copy it and I'll do it, edit here. Okay, handle edit. Okay, handle edit. So first we'll get item, we'll get index also. So over here now I need to update something, so along with item I will also get index. So I will just copy paste this part. So I am copy pasting, this can be copy paste. Okay, not a question. Okay, so we will send item along with index. So this is handle edit. So handle edit. Okay, handle edit is there which we can do it. I will just save my code. Okay, so now handle it is fine. If I go there, so for the update part I cannot do all this. So just I will first of all I will set name, whatever is the name I will set it as item, because we need that should be displayed there. Okay, and now the index is there. Okay, so index is there. Okay, index, I need to set index also. Set index equal to index, but as of now we don't have all this, so we'll remove this. Okay, so I need to create one here. Okay, edit, set edit index, and initially it will be null. Okay, and we will write a logic, okay, to show that we are sending here add to list. So now if it is edit, okay, if it is edit, so we'll do, so over here also I will not write something big, I will just add the simple thing. Okay, so that it will not be confusing for anyone. So it is, so if edit index is there, then it will become edit to list. Okay, edit to list, so you will see it. Where is the colon? Okay, let me write it likewise. Let me write it in string format. Okay, so you can like, we can optimize this more guys. Okay, so everything I'm doing basic part. Okay, so just forgive me for that if you are like, but if you are new, trust me, all this is what you are going to do, and from here you need to like optimize your code and everything. So performance, everything, like writing the way of standard writing and everything you need to follow. Okay, so now why I took it. Okay, so now I will explain you why. When you are adding something here, okay, while editing, what I'm doing, I'm just taking this, okay, and I'm adding it in the name part. So when you click on edit, it will come here. So now we can update it. Okay, now while updating it, okay, this should have become edit to list, but it has not become edit to list. Okay, so why? Because edit index is correct, still like edit index. Okay, index part is fine. Okay, so actually the index is 0, so it is not becoming this. So this is also, so over here I will not write it. Index not equal to null, I will write. Okay, why this was? Because initially we have the index is 0, so 0 is false, so only it was not coming. Okay, so now it came edit to list. Okay, so I will explain you if you want this. Okay, I will explain you rather than going ahead. See, if you, we are setting up the index, so index was 0, so if you see the condition before was if like this, if index is there, so but 0 is also false, so only it was saying add to list. So initially I've kept null, so it will be null. If it is not null, so it will show edit, or else it will show add to list. So now thing is done. Now this is handle add click. Okay, so over here also for edit we need to write other logic. Okay, and we will write the same code here. If not equal to null, over here I will write equal to null. Okay, if it equal to null, then call the add functionality, or else call the edit functionality. Okay, if edit index is equal to null, then basically it is an add functionality, so or else call the edit functionality. When edit functionality will be called, okay, this, so we need to set the name again to the empty, but after everything is done. First of all, okay, set the index equal to null, because again we need to show that it is add part. Okay, we are not going to receive anything, so over here we will do the same, just like add here what we did. I will copy paste it, but we don't want this, but this will not be the case. Okay, what we need to do, so see, over here we can write so much of logic, like we can find that index, okay, and we can just update that index. Okay, or else the simplest one what we can do, I will show you. Okay, as of now the updated list has all name. Okay, so now what I can do, updated list hyphen edit index, edit index equal to name. okay, and then I will update list here. So what I did, first I copied all the name to an updated list. Now I have an array. I said ki index of that array, change that, the index of that array, update it with the current name. Current name already we have set it while clicking on, so whatever is the current name, it will update it here, and then we will set the name here, and again like all that is set to null. So now everything is done, guys. Okay, so now let's play around with it. I'll just refresh it once. Okay, now see, all right, Akbar, I clicked here. All right, it's JavaScript. I will click here. I will write all right, test. I will click here. Okay, so you can see everything. Now from JavaScript I will try to edit it to React. Okay, I clicked here, I said React. Now you can see I will click on edit to list button, it become React. Now Akbar, I'll change it to variable. Okay, I will click on edit to list, you can see it is cleared. Now I will delete the React part, so it got deleted. So I deleted everything, done. So if you like this video, you can like it, comment if you have any doubt. Okay, and you can follow me for more. And apart from that, like, this was just a basic part. If you want, like, I can optimize this code and I can write more logic into this, more advanced type, more pro level of CRUD. Okay, and but trust me guys, this is the one from where you will start learning. So once you can write this in 7-8 minutes, okay, so you can take the next step, because someone who can write it in 7-8 minutes without watching any video, without any help, without any copy paste, so he knows what to do, he knows the basic. And until unless you know the CRUD application, if you cannot write CRUD application by your own, stop it. Yeah, don't move it ahead. Try until you get it. Okay, and write the logic by everything with you know. So you have seen how much complicated it is at the end. With the edit part, delete is fine, add it fine, create is fine, read is fine. Read is the basic one, like just you need to map it and you need to show it. Delete is fine, ठीक है, you can take the item and do it. You can delete even using the index part, you can delete. I have not done using index, I have just done with it. So only saying the logic and everything, you can do whatever you want. Logic you can write it. Okay, different way you can write the logic. But the thing is CRUD should be there. Okay, the logic you can change, but the flow, basic flow will be like this only.